Hello there everyone and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here and have never met me before, I am Gemma and today I will be your yoga teacher. Today's class is a full-length yoga class, so you guys can expect some twists, some balances, some deep stretches and some lovely back openings for the chest and the back. So if you are ready, go and hop into something comfortable, roll out your mat, and I will be waiting over here. We will begin today's practice in a cross-seated position, and by all means you can assist this position by sitting on a block, or if you've got some books handy you can sit on some books just to lift up through the sitting bones. So grounding the sitting bones down, placing the hands on top of the knees. Let's just breathe it in, breathe the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, allow the shoulder blades to roll and slide down the back. And again, inhale, lift the shoulders. And exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back. Bringing in some neck stretches, we're going to hop straight into it. Just begin to drop the chin in towards the chest. Hang heavy here. And then sliding that left ear over towards the left shoulder. Roll the chin back in towards the chest. And then opposite ear, opposite shoulder, side neck stretch. And then neutral, up tall. Inhale, sweep the arms, press the hands. And then exhale, twist out to one side of your knee. Taking a spinal twist. And then the other side, inhale, sweep the arms, lift up out the sitting bones. And then exhale, twist. Let's do that one more time together. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale the breath as we move into that twist. And see if you can really now gaze over that back shoulder. Inhale, sweep up the arms, lift out through the sitting bones, and then exhale, twist. Popping the gaze as far as you can over that back shoulder. And then inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, let's meet the hands towards the heart center. Without using the hands, let's see if you can change the cross of the legs. Reposition, and now take that left hand onto the right knee. Raise the right arm up, take a breath in, inhale, and then as you exhale, tip to the left, keeping hold of the knee. Sitting bones remain grounded into the mat. Option to really create some space now as we open up through the right side. Maybe you can take your gaze up towards the sky. Your bicep is hugging around your ear. And you've got a slight little bend into this left elbow. Let's cross both arms over, tuck the chin in towards the chest, draw the belly back towards the spine. Keep the right hand onto the left kneecap. Left arm lifts all the way up. Spread the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Tip all the way over to the right. As we create some more space, we start to bend into this right elbow. Popping the gaze underneath the left arm. And maybe you can feel the bicep around near your ear. No stress if you can't. And then cross the arms over, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, raise both arms up, big sweep up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. And you can lift one butt cheek up and then the other. Reground. Either holding the toes or the ankles or up at the shins. Let's inhale, lift up out the pelvic bowl. And then exhale as we keep the elbows coming in towards the ribs. Let's take a fold. Allow the head to hang heavy, check in with the breath. And notice what you feel without any judgment, just observe. And then begin to lift all the way up. Now keeping both hands, well, one hand, keep one hand, the right hand, on to both feet. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. And as you exhale, follow that back thumb around and allow the fingertips to touch behind you. And then follow that arm all the way back around again. Allow that hand to be placed on both feet. Inhale, opposite arm lifts up. And then exhale. Bringing that hand all the way back behind you. Place the fingertips down. Gaze over the back shoulder. And then follow that arm all the way back around again. Bringing the knees together and dropping the forehead to the knees. Just taking mindful breaths. And then release. So begin to separate the feet around hip width apart, hands behind, and drop both knees over towards the left. And maybe with that left foot, you can place it on top of the right knee. So we've got a little bit of internal and external rotation of our hips. Walking the hands forward and just taking a little fold. Peeling the body back up, and then let's take that twist over the other way. Maybe you can pop the right foot now on top of that left kneecap, holding there, internal, external rotation the other side, and then maybe we can add in a little fold and fold it over. And then ever so slowly begin to lift all the way back. Wonderful. Let's begin to take this into tabletop pose. So finding your tabletop, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, sliding the hips over the knees, middle fingers pointing forward, just to give you a little bit of guidance. Inhale, let's drop the belly, gaze forward. And then exhale as we push the floor away and we tuck the tailbone under, drop the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, drop the belly, puff the chest forward, move the gaze forward, and you can see there that the tailbone is lifting up towards the sky. Exhale, push the floor, chin to chest. And again, inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round it through. Tuck the tailbone, dome through the upper back. Let's find that neutral spine and just move the body freely, however you feel fit to do so today, whether you're practicing in the morning or afternoon or evening. Check in with how you would like to move through this little free roll. If the back feels warm enough already, you can slide the thigh bones down. You can find an upward dog or a cobra. And then finding that tabletop pose. Take the left leg back. And then with this left leg, lift the toes, float them off the back of the mat, and then slide that foot all the way over towards the right, place the foot down. Squeeze the inner thighs together and raise the right arm all the way up. Take the twist. Use the core. Stabilize the pose. We'll do 3 circles of this right arm. 1, 2, and 3. So just think about which way you went then, and now do it the opposite way. 1, 2, and 3. Well done. Place the hand down, bring the foot all the way back over, work through the other side, take the right leg back, lift the foot off the back of the mat, and then take that foot all the way over towards the left, place the foot down, squeeze through the inner thighs, raise the left arm up, little balance, little twist, hold, knit the core together, and now let's circle this top arm. 1, 2, and 3, going around the other way. 1, 2, and 3. Wonderful. Place the hand down and bring the foot back over. Let's bow into a melted puppy pose, keeping the hips up high. Take the hands towards the top of the mat, bend the elbows if you need to. Begin to bow the chest down. Option to bring the chin down. Belly stays nice and soft. And then ever so slowly, coming all the way back into tabletop pose. Okay, let's reset and prepare for that downward facing dog. Spread the fingertips, curl the toes, lift the knees, lift the bottom up towards the sky. First downward facing dog of the practice. Feel free to add in some movement. You may need to pedal out. One heel down and then the other. Pushing the chest back towards the thighs, armpits back towards the knees. Nod the head, shake the head. And then begin to bend the knees. Look forward. And step the feet all the way up towards the top of the mat. Let's inhale, lift up halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as we sweep the arms, we press the hands together, gaze up. And then let's bring the exhale all the way to the chest, along with those hands. Release the arms alongside the body. We'll do 3 rounds of Sun A. Inhale, sweep the arms, press the hands. Exhale, wide arms in today's practice as we forward fold. Inhale, begin to lift up, halfway lift. And then exhale, chaturanga. So you can drop the knees, chin and chest, or you can take reverse push-up. Inhale, roll through up dog or cobra. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. A favourite thing for me to do now in downward dog is to really nod, shake the head, pedal out. Bend the knees, look forward, jump, step or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up half. Exhale as we fold, standing forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, press. And then exhale, wide arms again, forward fold. In breath, lift up halfway. Chaturanga, so take your variation of a vinyasa. Inhale, roll it through up dog or cobra. Maybe you can tilt the head back. Exhale, down dog. Just resetting again for that one more time. Bend the knees, look forward, jump, step or float top of the mat. Inhale, lift up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep the arms, press the hands. And again, let's waterfall that energy down, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Jump, step or float back. Chaturanga. Inhale, float it through. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, back. Downward dog. And you can sigh out through the mouth or out through the nose. And then we're going to step the feet out mat width apart. I'm going to take a nice twist. This right hand is going to come all the way over towards the left leg, and it can either touch the calf, the thigh, the calf. Maybe you can really get low and get the back of the ankle. And then we'll twist over the other way. Switch. And then release. Okay, reset down dog. I'll take a little balance challenge here. Let's begin to kick the left leg back. So move the weight into the right foot and then kick the left leg back. Now with the torso, move the weight of the torso into the left hand and see if you can take the right arm back behind you. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the hand down, place the foot down. Reset. And then other side. So let's begin to move the weight into the left foot and then take the right leg back. Move the top of the torso weight forward and into the right hand so that we can take the left hand back for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Well done. Take a big breath out. Bend the knees, look forward, jump, step or float, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep up the arms, press the hands together, and then bring the hands all the way towards the heart center. Okay, let's head back into downward dog to begin our sequence. So let's inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, waterfall down, forward fold. Inhale, begin to lift up, take that halfway lift, and then take it all the way back for chaturanga. Inhale, roll through, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Begin to lift the heels and really come up onto those tippy toes. Begin to move the shoulders over the wrists and bend the knees. Slide the hips back into that downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Lift the heels, move the shoulders over the wrists, dip the knees, and then ripple the hips back, downward facing dog. And 1 more time, lift the heels, move the shoulders over the wrists, dip the knees, roll the hips back, downward facing dog, reset. So from here we're going to lift the left leg all the way up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Gaze in between the hands as we look forward and step that left foot through. From here, begin to transition into a warrior 3, hands at the heart center, lifting the back leg away from the mat. So pushing into this left foot, hover, transition. Well done, hold there. Breathing out nice and long. Transition into a high lunge, stepping that back foot away, squeeze through the inner thighs. Softly release the hands and raise the arms up. Hinging forwards, framing this front foot, pressing the right hand down, and take the twist, lift the left arm up. So you're twisting towards your front knee. Let's see if we can transition this into a Vashisthasana, so side plank. Stacking the feet or keeping both feet down. Option to see if you can lift that top leg. And then again, stepping that left foot all the way back up towards the top of the mat. Well done, everyone. So now we're twisting away from the knee and seeing if we can find that Skandasana. Hold in there. Taking this really deep ninja squat. And then moving the weight into the center of the mat. Heels back, toes track forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, wide leg fold. You can sway from side to side. And then pivot all the way back to the top of the mat. Finding plank pose. Staying strong there in plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, roll through up dog and cobra. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog, well done. So we're going to take those ripples again. So we're going to lift the heels. Move the weight forward so the shoulders come over the wrists, dip the knees, send the hips back. And then again, lift the heels, come up onto the tippy toes, move the shoulders forward, dip the knees, roll the hips back. And again, one more time, lift the heels, weight forward, dip the knees, roll the hips back. Sweeping the right leg up, three-legged dog. And then take the gaze forward and step the right foot through. So shuffle around if you need to. And now begin to prepare for your warrior three transition. Bringing the hands to the heart center, press into the weight, into the front foot, shuffle around if you need to. I'm much more wobblier on this side. And that's okay. If you fall, just have another go. Release the ego. Breathing again out nice and long. Transition high lunge. So slide that back foot away. Ground the foot down, squeeze through the inner thighs. And majestically there, raise your arms all the way up. Squeeze. Hinging forwards, framing this front foot. Keeping that left hand down, raise the right arm all the way up. Easy twist, holding there. So from here, let's transition into our side plank. Stack the feet, lift the hips. Option to lift the top leg. And then off we go, transition, top leg, slides back through. And then we're going to take ninja squat over into the other hip. You can either have your fingertips down, or if you wish to, you can try a little balance by bringing the hands together. And now let's move that into the center of the mat. Take that wide leg fold, heels to the back, toes track forward. And again, we can sway from side to side. And then lifting up halfway, pivot around. Back to the top of the mat, finding plank pose. Nice strong plank pose. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes. Inhale. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, roll it through. Exhale, hips back. Downward dog. Nod the head, shake the head. Find some freedom, lift the hips. And then bending the knees, looking forward. Jump, step or float top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, let's fold. Bending the knees, inhale, raise the arms. Pressing the hands, and then bringing the hands all the way to the heart center. So from here, we're going to take a dancer and transition into a standing split. So let's move the weight into the left foot and bring the right heel in towards the bottom. Catching the outer edge of the foot, hand into the heart center. Maybe you can feel the heartbeat. And then that right knee pointing down. And as we move this hand forward, let the chest follow the hand. Kick the foot into the backhand and find your dancer. Chest is lifting up rather than down. And now very slowly we will let go of the leg and begin to fold nice and slow. It's a challenge. Fingertips can either meet a brick or a block. Both feet meet the earth. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that the other side. So shift the weight into the right foot. Kick the heel in towards the bottom. Catch the outer edge of the foot. Hand to the chest. Knee pointing down. So that's just to give you a little bit of a guidance. Begin to sweep this right arm forward. The chest begins to follow the thumb. Kick the foot into the hand. Opening up into the back body. Release the foot. Bring the left arm around. It's a challenge. It's a balance. See if you can transition there into that standing split. And then both feet again meet the earth. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep the arms, stand tall, press the hands back down to the heart center. Let's begin to heel toe the feet out, mat width apart. Kicking the heels in, Malasana squat. Heels can be on bricks if you need to. Hands can be down. Or hands can be at prayer, using the triceps to push the knees out to the side. Chest is lifted up. Breathe. And then ever so slowly, bring the sitting bones back down towards the mat. Let's take a seated fold, bringing the right foot in towards the left inner thigh, and we lift the hips up, square the hips off, flex the toes back towards you. Inhale, reach up for the stars. Exhale, take the fold. And with this pose, we're trying to gaze towards the back of the foot, as opposed to dropping the third eye down towards the shin. Look forward. And then release. Let's do that the other side. Give the legs a little shake. Opposite foot comes in. Lift the hips up, land them back down. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, reach out nice and long. And just notice all the areas you can feel this stretch. And then back to center. Let's give the legs a little shake. Let's do that with both legs this time. Remove the flesh from the sitting bones. Flex the toes back towards you. Inhale, raise the arms. Belly button back back towards the spine. Exhale, fold. Gazing towards the tops of the feet, or the backs of the feet. Nice big long breaths in and out. And then very slowly up, on, out. So let's begin to come down onto our backs. So supine, we're going to take a nice stretch for the piriformis muscle. So crossing the left leg over the right, we call this pose shoelace. Bringing the knees in towards the chest, option 1. Option 2, taking the lower part of the leg, or if you can reach the outer edges of both feet and begin to pull out long like a shoelace. Option to hold there. And let's take that the other side. Cross the legs over, knees in towards the chest, catching the outer edges of the feet. Pull on the shoelace. And then release. Bringing the feet out mat width apart. Hands onto the belly, and then just window wipe the knees over to the left and then over to the right. So bringing in that internal and external rotation for your hips. And then keep both knees over towards the right, turn the head over towards the left, hold there. Option to bring this right foot on top of the left knee just to deepen into the twist. And then release, the knees go all the way over the other way. Left foot on top. And then turn the opposite way. And then back to center, bring the soles of the feet together again. Reach the arms up above the head, catch the elbows, lift the heart space up towards the sky. And just take a few peaceful breaths here. Maybe you begin to set yourself an intention for the day or for the evening ahead. In this position, begin to honour your practice and your commitment for getting this far into the video with me. And then when you are ready, blinking the eyes open, catching at the back of the thighs, and just rocking up into a seated pose. From your seated pose, take a big breath in, sweep the arms, gaze up, and then bring the hands all the way back towards the heart center. Well done for practicing with me today. If you haven't subscribed already, it really does help little channels out like this. And I shall see you on the next one. Thank you for moving with me today. Goodbye.